a month. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder, Aharawan Banyasharala of the Lion's Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the Sinsiakim, pushing this truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Banyasharala, coming out of the Lion's Den Camp of Yasharala, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And now today, we'll be coming out with a lesson in this on this article here, and it says China releases world's most powerful electronic warfare weapon design software for free. So obviously China has developed some kind of technology and they released it for free. They're not charging for it. But of course, you know, even with this happening, this is just, again, Joel chapter 3, you know, just again, which popped into my head, where these nations are getting ever stronger. And once the Lord get these nations as strong as he need them to be, then that's when Revelation 17 and 16 is going to kick in, where these other nations are going to turn against his place. They're already turning against his place as we speak. They're slowly turning, but once they get to a certain level of strength, they're going to completely turn against his place and attack Babylon. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And I will be bringing out scriptures as I read as well. But let's continue. This is industrial software for designing electronic warfare has been released for free by Chinese researchers. While similar to U.S. industrial software can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, a Chinese program has been released at no cost. So they done figured out how to do things without paying money. But let's continue. It says a powerful industrial software that can be used to design electronic warfare weapons has been released for free by Chinese scientists. And the test results suggest it outperforms a U.S. product in both speed and memory usage. And the stronger these nations get, the ever weaker Babylon America is going to get. Let's continue. It says this advance is the culmination of 2 decades of work that has gone largely unnoticed to the outside world, according to researchers involved in the project, because it's called a secret project. But let's continue. It says the electronic warfare equipment used by the People's Liberation Army is evolving rapidly. For example, the multi-band antenna used in the new phase array radar has complex structures such as curved surfaces, multi-layer dielectrics, metal conductors, and thin dielectric layers, wrote the project team led by Professor Li Bin from the University of Electronic Science and Technology of China in a paper published in November. So they over there, they getting stronger, and you can best to believe it's already been retrofitted for what? For war. Let's continue. It says, do you have questions about the biggest topics and trends from around the world? I'm gonna skip past that. I'm gonna skip past that. Yeah. It says this antenna also produces other complex phenomena during operations, such as vibration and heat generation. But simulating these types of electromagnetic characteristics on a computer is extremely challenging. ANSYS, HFSS, whatever that is, the most powerful electromagnetic industrial software in the United States, takes 3 hours to perform radiation simulation analysis on the same antenna, according to Lee's team. The software developed by Lee and his colleagues can complete the task in just 12 minutes, and it consumes less than 1/6 of the memory resources of the U.S. software. So there you go. Real quick, let's go to Joel. Let's go to Joel. No, not second, that is Joel. Shalakia. But let's continue. And this is just another piece of tech that has made Moab a lot more stronger. Again, this is Joel chapter 3 verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So that's what these other nations are doing. They're beating their plowshares into swords and their pruning hooks into spears. They're getting ever more ready to prepare for the last, we're going to say the war of wars, the battle of Armageddon, Armageddon, the mountain of troops over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. But these other nations, again, they're preparing. And again, this is these other nations, this is Moab saying that it is strong. And the stronger these nations get, the weaker America is going to become. And of course, things like this being developed is also a terror, that makes these devils scared. It drives them to their feet. So they're going to have to hurry up and push their agenda to try to get out in front of it. But nonetheless, let's continue. Let's continue on this article. It says Lee's team named the software Yao Guang, which is a romantic word in Chinese, describing the gentle swaying of light in the woods when the wind blows. The emergence of Yao Guang means that when Chinese scientists compete with American or international counterparts in developing a new generation of electronic warfare weapons that may determine the course of future wars, they can complete the theoretical verification of a design 15 times faster while consuming the same computing resources. So basically Moab can do this, can develop things and develop technological breakthroughs way faster than Babylon America or its international counterparts. So let's continue. Using the same resources. It says Lee also provided other military application. See? And I ain't even fully read this article. I just kind of just glanced through and like, okay, I'm gonna do a lesson on it. But Lee also provided other military applications examples for Yao Guang, such as analyzing the electromagnetic scattering characteristics of a large electromagnetic counterpult aircraft carrier, a weapon. Let's continue. It says it can increase the level of detail or sonar or some kind of device for detection. But nonetheless, it says it can increase the level of detail presented by nearly half while taking 1/3 less time than the U.S. software. So it's faster. And more than likely, it's probably better. Let's continue. It says, in addition to powerful performance, Yao Guang has unparalleled advantage. It is completely free and has been available for download since August. So whatever this is, these Moabites put it out there and it's free. It's available to download. It is a factor that is likely to make the software almost irresistible to users both in China and across the world. And that's pretty much what it is. It says a Chinese enterprise needs to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars annually for similar U.S. or European products. So basically, Moab got to pay, as it says here, hundreds of thousands of dollars for a similar product, whether it come from Babylon America or the mother of Babylon America, the UK. It says the reliability too of Western software is increasingly being questioned, as the U.S. government can stop Chinese users from accessing it at any time, and that's what's going on. That's why they're developing this, because they're tired of this devil. Real quick. That's right here. This is Obadiah, verse 2. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. So the Lord has made this devil small among the heathens, the least liked, the least of everybody on the earth. And these other nations are starting to turn, or I ain't gonna say starting, then already started, I should say, to hate Babylon America and the bloody man. And we know who that is. So again, this devil is least among the heathens. That's why they're developing technologies and deals and stuff, and they're bypassing Babylon America. They're bypassing what used to be the standard, but it's no longer the standard. As it was said before, I forget who said it, but I think George Carlin, comedian, he said America is circling the drain. And with things like this, you see very much so why America is just circling the drain, because it has outlived its welcome. A war out is welcome, I should say. It's time for the Lord to bring judgment to this place, and which he will do. As a matter of fact, just go up. Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth. From off the face of the earth, Salakia. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh. So again, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. In Babylon, America is that sinful kingdom. And the Lord says he's going to what? To destroy it from off of the earth. You've seen what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord is going to do the same thing again. Except for it's going to be 10 times, 100,000, however many times more devastating to this place, because it's going to cause the earth to reel to and fro like a drunkard and shake out of its place. That's going to cause all kind of problems, tsunamis, floods, and so much more. So the Lord bringing judgment. But let's continue. Let's get back to the article. It says Yaoguang can support the research and design of almost all electronic products. So basically, we'll say it's like an electronic Swiss Army knife. It's just me speaking, in my opinion. Of course, it's way more advanced than a Swiss Army knife, but let's continue. This is as one of the 7 most urgent and critical core technologies. Industrial software has attracted great attention from the country, wrote Lee's team in a peer-reviewed paper published in the Journal of the University of Electronic Science and Technology of China. It says other core technologies include integrated circuits, industrial machinery, medical equipment, instrumentation, basic software, and advanced materials. Starting to sound like some video game stuff right here. Let's continue. It says Lee has been recognized as a national leading talent by the Chinese government and serves as the chief scientist of a major national engineering project on large-scale industrial software. With the support of this project, Yaoguang is rapidly developing and replacing Western products that are widely used in China's industrial design field. So they basically phasing Babylon America and its products out. Continuing, it says we are promoting technological breakthroughs and application results across the entire field to achieve an independent and controllable industrial software industry and supply chains, Lee said. Phasing Babylon America out. They turning and they hating the whore. It says a 2022 report from the U.S. Congress warned that the American military was losing its traditional advantage in the field of electronic warfare when confronting the PLA. Let's continue real quick. Let's go to Psalms. These devils here in Babylon America, they scared. Let's continue. Come on now, where you at? I know you're here. Go back real far. I went back too far. Nope. I didn't go back far enough. That's what that is. There we go. Job, not Psalms, but Job. What this is, chapter 18. Let's see. I'm gonna just go straight to the point. Verse 11. It says, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. So terror is going to make this devil afraid. And it's going to drive him to his feet. And that's what's going on. That's why you had that statement here in a 2022 report from the U.S. Congress warned that the American military was losing its traditional advantage, meaning Babylon America is losing power, then lost power, and are continuing to lose power. And the stronger these other nations get, the weaker Babylon America will get. You know. But these are terrorists. These are things that scares this devil. The chariots and things of the sort that are showing up. All these various signs in the earth and in the heavens, you know, in the sun and the moon and things, and many more. This devil is afraid, and it's driving him to his feet, which is going to make this devil move in haste, because he knows that he has a short time to do what he's going to do, because Yahweh Shai is swiftly on the way back. Hopefully the Lord come back sooner than later. But things still have to play out as they do. But nonetheless, these terrorists got this devil afraid. Let's continue. It says China has the world's most complete industrial chain, the most advanced and efficient factories, and the greatest and the largest numbers of engineers. Some military experts believe that the gap between China and the United States in emerging military technologies, including electronic warfare capabilities, will continue to widen, significantly offsetting the U.S. military advantages in traditional areas such as the number of aircraft carriers and military bases. So there you go. This devil is getting weaker by the day, by the minute, by the hour, whichever terminology you want to use. And guess what? It has him afraid. And because it has him afraid, he's going to move, because he knows that he has a short time. Let me get that real quick. Come on now. Revelations 12 and 12. And again, this is Revelations 12 and 12. And it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and all ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has a short time." So the Lord is saying, rejoice, ye heavens, and them that dwell therein. And it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, meaning this devil is going to bring some hell on this earth. But it's ultimately the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But woe is destruction. Woe is judgment. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. This devil is going to be like a madman on all levels and measures of tomfoolery and wickedness, trying to push his new we'll say his new program to come to fruition. And this devil going to be using force to do it. That's why it says here, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, anger, get on or lay down mindset. That's how this devil going to be moving. Because why? Because he knows that he has a short time. He doesn't have forever like he once thought he did to continue his tomfoolery or his BS. Because the Lord is going to quickly bring it to an end. He's going to stop all this tomfoolery. This devil think he got it. The Lord finna get rid of all of that. Get a few more scriptures and I'm going to end it. Let's see. Real quick. Let me go. Real fast. Come on now. This is Psalm 73 and 18. It says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. So the Lord has set this devil in slippery places. I mean, he'll never ever get back in right standings or get his footing to stay in the power or to climb back up to power. The Lord done set this devil in slippery places. So guess what? And the Lord has cast him down into what? Destruction. So this devil It's going to be cast down into destruction. His power structure, his kingdom, and everything that he's built up off the back of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and at the expense of these other heathen nations. That's all finna be done away with. The Lord finna get rid of it. Let's continue. Let's see. Salaki, this ain't planned. This is an impromptu, so Salaki for the pauses. You know what? I'll just do this. All right, here we go. This is what? Isaiah 33, and we're gonna start at 1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest and was not spoiled." So woe to those who spoiled and wasn't and were not spoiled. This devil was spoiling people, robbing and stealing and killing, and wasn't anyone really robbing and stealing and killing him. This devil is stole from every nation on the planet. So that's why the Lord says, "Woe to thee that spoilest and was not, and thou was not spoiled." Woe is destruction. So this devil is going to reach a stopping point, and the Lord is going to do away with this devil. But again, it says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee." So this devil has dealt treacherously with every nation on the earth, even when these other nations were not dealing treacherously with this devil. So here it is. Continuing, it says, "When thou ceased to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. When thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee." So when this devil decides, oh, he doesn't want to spoil anymore, he doesn't want to steal, he doesn't want to kill and take from people and shed blood for resources, right when he stops that, guess what's going to happen? These other nations are going to do the same thing to this devil. Right when this devil makes an end to deal treacherously, these other nations are going to deal treacherously with this devil. So it's really a wrap for this devil. Let's continue. It's a wrap. It's over. All right, Revelation, because I had quoted earlier, Revelations 17 and 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." So these other nations, the 10 horns, it's the European Union, and all those nations that are with that, eventually they're going to turn and hate this place, Babylon, America. And they're going to come against this place and make this place desolate. And we know what desolate means. Nothing, destitute, destroyed. They're going to empty this place out. And they're going to burn this place with what? With fire. And what is those? And what's that fire going to come from? ICBMs, thermonuclear weapons. The Lord's weapons of indignation. The Lord is going to destroy Babylon, America. So we're going to see more breakthroughs and more things with these other nations continuing to design technology that is for war, because war is in the land. The sound of battle is in the land, and that's what it is right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to it. I had seen it. Here we go. Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, "A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction." And that's what's going on. The sound of battle is in the land, and it's going to be a great destruction. So the Lord is going to judge this place. Last point. Jeremiah 51 and 25. "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord Yahweh, which destroyest all the earth. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain." So the Lord is against this place. This is that destroying mountain, that destroying power that is in the earth, that destroys all the earth. Esau's power structure, his system, and everything that he's built up. That's what that is. The Lord says He's going to stretch out His hand upon it, and that stretching out of His hand, that's not the Lord stretching out His hand in care and in love. He's stretching out His hand in wrath and judgment and anger, and He's going to what? He's going to destroy Esau's structure, his power structure in the earth, starting with his foothold, Babylon, America. The Lord says He's going to roll them down from the rocks, take them out of their high place, take these devils out of their high place, and make them a burnt mountain, a destroyed power in the earth. Look at what He did with Sodom and Gomorrah. Babylon, America is up next. Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. The Lord going to use fire because this place got to go. Shalom.